get it. Let's get it, Eli. Let's get it.
And off we go from Denver. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Nix to the air. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Here's Nix. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Flushed out right. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Cook able to escape. And the Chiefs are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's
Eventually, y'all
right-handed,
gonna get one of
is
them.
that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his
Three
pocket?
potential
I think
picks.
so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Yellow. Hey, yellow, hey, go. Yellow. Strike.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2nd and 6. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Mahomes now to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Marquise Brown, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And the QB rating right now, sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right. That's
mark.
the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Nix. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Marvin Mims, 43 yards. And the Broncos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Yellow, yellow.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now here's Mahomes. Locates Hardman for another catch. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 36.
Yellow.
And again, it's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words every time we hear that. things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge, maybe not counting.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds. And that, of course, is a penalty.
I never knew that.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10
Safety.
at the 40. Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
15. Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Attack.
Here's Mahomes to throw. This is caught. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because
I was trying to switch off to the safety. Felt like it was a better chance to catch that one.
And broke the play up.
2nd and 10. Nix from the shotgun. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Williams. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Reload. Let's go now.
Throwing Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The rookie from Oregon on target with that one and leads to a 1st down.
Alert. 65, Cat. 65.
Nix to throw again. so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Williams. And no signal yet. At the 1. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They'll go with the keeper. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
That's the Pacific
And now the
Northwest.
offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. A final shot before break. Nix escaping the pressure right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Pacheco once again, and he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That is caught. They'll have the first down and more than that. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, That next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To throw is Nix. He completes this to Sutton. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and a yard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. To throw, here's Nix. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Nix to the air. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw again. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They're going. It's Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
It's their quarterback, keeping it himself on the quarterback sneak. And the Broncos have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. Lutz now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. That one caught by Rice. Across midfield. Sheds off the tackle. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation.
Fall on these two.
Pacheco once more. He'll try again. And this time he will score. Touchdown, KC. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, not go.
Here's Nix. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Short throw caught by Dulcich. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Same connection. Dulcich once again. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Nix once more. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patrick. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Working out of the gun is Nix. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can. Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Pacheco is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Well, these are the situations that come up in practice and are talked about all the time. This is as tough as it gets for a defense. They've got to defend a very short field after that turnover. They're not home yet, but a really nice job there pushing them backwards on first and goal.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Here's Pacheco, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley.
That's
and that's
game,
good work
boy.
to go hard and finish
That's
in the end zone.
game, my boy. Thank you for watching.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
You don't go to school, do you?
What?
It's teacher development.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field
So how
position.
you
He's out
supposed
of
to know
bounds,
that?
but not
How you
before he's
found?
across
I
the
just got an
35.
email.
Okay, ready?
The Broncos onto the
Yeah.
field, ready to start their next drive. This is just
Oh,
an exercise in
good.
futility. Didn't even bother
That's,
running a
I'm
play
gonna have
here
to
offensively.
talk
I wouldn't,
Wednesday when we take him.
because
I'm
now
gonna have
is
to
not
talk
going to
because
erase what's
I need
happened
to
during the
schedule
game.
calendar
So
of the days that you're off because we work.
But this is
So,
not a situation now where
we
you're going
need
to
to
make up for
know
anything.
We'll see what they do here.
a month in advance. Months in advance, we
This
should
was
be
a very
told.
close
Not,
ball game at
oh,
halftime,
hey,
fellas,
we're
but
going
in
to
the
be closed.
second half,
Then
that
y'all are
offense
closed
kinda
Friday.
kicked things into another
And then tell me
gear,
till I came in
and
there
they were able to
Thursday.
pull away